G3, let's hop into some Hennessy. Let's see what's going on here. You know, and you already know how it goes. It's SB spicy. Just let me vibe. Leave me alone. Go home, Roger. There's an annoying energy around you. QT and no. Somebody who is not taking no for an answer. So there's somebody in the energy that's not taking no for an answer. Somebody maybe in your energy, however it goes. This is collective energy right now. There's a nagger lurking. Annoying. Go home, Roger. Like, jeez. Something like that here. What's going on, mother? Your isolation and boundaries saved your life. So something about your isolation and your boundaries right now. You know, I feel like you want to be left alone. Something about being left alone. Broke major spiritual laws and codes coming for you. Somebody, you know, they broke some type of laws here. Trying to push past your boundaries. Don't catch feelings, catch flights. Traveling ancient sites. Somebody is in their feelings and you on flights. This is what I'm thinking. Shout out to my G3 family that's traveling. Yeah, gets out, gets around the world. Okay, go to these ancient sites. What are these people talking about? I feel like somebody broke some type of major spiritual laws coming for you because maybe, you know, they're in their feelings. They're in their feelings about your boundaries, your isolation, but that's what saved your life. You know? It's like, how do you not love what saved your life? How do I not adore what saved my life? Oh, man. If it wasn't for you, I wouldn't be here. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, isolation. Thank you, boundaries, for saving me. See, some people, they be like, yo, thank you, Jesus, for saving me. But then there's people that's like, yo, thank you, boundaries. Thank you, isolation, for saving me. Or somebody could be saying all three. Shoot. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, isolation, and thank you, boundaries. However it goes, I ain't knocking nobody. But at the end of the day, somebody said, no, you know, I love my isolation. I love my alone time. You know, I pop out and I pop out. But when it's time for isolation and boundaries and things, like, it's something about your, I don't know, it's like your body can sense when it's time for something. You know it's time for it. You can read the times. Yeah, Jesus was, when he was talking to the Pharisees and they was talking about the end times and stuff like that. And he was like, you know, y'all are so smart. Y'all have all of this knowledge, but y'all don't know how to read the times. Y'all don't know how to read and when he was saying the times, it was like the seasons. You don't understand how to read nature. You don't understand how to read when it's time. It's a time for this and then it's a time for that. And you got to understand that it's a time for this and it's a time for that. And when you understand these things, it won't be so hard to do this and do that, because you understand there's a time for this and a time for that. Growing up, my mother would always tell me, your time will come. It will be a time. There's going to be a time for that. Your time will come. And she wasn't talking about, oh, making it big or big break, anything like that, because that's probably what it sounded like. I was a young girl. She's talking about, oh, because I want to do this. I want to go there with my cousins. Or I want to hang out later. I want to stay longer over a friend's house at night. I want to stay longer outside. Why is my curfew this? Why can't it be that? Because there's going to be a time where your curfew go from this to that. But right now, it's not that time. Okay, and I'm teaching you how to read the times. And when you understand that there is a time for this, and now growing up, being a mother, being an adult, it's like, okay, yeah, because my kid, oh, I want a phone. No, it ain't time for all of that. It's like, what you talking about? Oh, so-and-so got a phone. That got nothing to do with me. to do with us. Okay? That's that household. That's what they do. And it's all good. But over here, when I was that age, I didn't have no phone. I ain't have none of that. All right? So relax. Struggling to pay my goddamn phone bill. You want me to pay yours too? Girl, bye. Wait. You know what I'm saying? It's time to close all karmic cycles. Yeah, I feel like you know the times. You know how to read the times. You know when it's time to close karmic cycles. You know when it's time to shift. You know when it's time to grow. You know when it's time to evolve. You know when it's time to what am I hearing? Bless my going ins and my coming out. That's a song. That's an old song. That's a gospel song. Bless my coming in and bless my going out, or something like that. That's something about the song. But it's like, you know when it's time to come in and when it's time to pop out, or something like that. This energy, I don't know, they broke some type of major codes because you have isolated yourself, and then they feelings about you catching flights, you traveling, you doing what you love. I don't know. Death. Yeah, that's an ending. Somebody broke major spiritual laws coming for you because you know how to read the time. Somebody caught feelings off of the fact that you know how to read the times. Don't catch feelings, catch flights, baby. They're nothing more but an attention clout chaser. This is somebody who's a clout chaser. Okay, CEO energy. Somebody want to be seen as a CEO energy, but they ain't no CEO energy. Somebody want to be seen as some type of natural born leader, taking control, confident in your business. I'm the boss. Somebody wants to be a CEO. All your enemies have been rerouted and are being forced out of your energy. So this is some type of attention or clout chaser that is being forced out of your energy. They broke some type of major spiritual laws coming for you because they caught some type of feelings because of your isolation. Somebody, you know, people feel stronger in a crowd. I feel like G3 is somebody here that feels stronger in isolation. You feel stronger, you know, I don't know. There's something about this power and strength to understand, knowing that you don't need to stand with the crowd, to stand on your own. And normally people like to stand with crowds because they like to stand next to people that you know can make them look like they're in a CEO energy or CEO position, or it's like for the look, for the attention, for what it looks like. So somebody broke some type of major spiritual laws because of what they wanted something to look like. And somebody was in their feelings or are in their feelings, however this is going. Somebody's feelings got the best of them. But that's because they want to be seen as something so bad, a CEO and somebody, but you stand alone and you're seen as something. It's like you stand alone and you give off this energy. You don't need a crowd of people to give off this energy. Somebody wanted to stand like, I don't know if it's stand, but it's just something about, because it's something about these boundaries and this isolation that's a problem. I can't stand. I can't stand next. I can't be seen as something. If I stand next to you, I look like money. If I stand next to you, I look like a natural born leader. I look like I'm taking control. I'm looking confident in my business. This is somebody who could have some type of business that is not maybe doing the best. It's like somebody wants to get their business back. You know, they wanna put their business back on top. So this could be like a business partner. You know, somebody wants to work together. They wanted to do something together, but I feel like you work alone. You don't do something together. That's not how you giving it up. Or just for right now, or just maybe not with this energy, because you can read energy. Maybe you know that somebody is a clout chaser and they're just in it for the look of something and they're not really out here trying to be that. They're just trying to look like that. It's time to close all karmic cycles. Yeah, this was a karmic that you could have closed some type of cycle with, or that you're needing to close some type of cycle with. This is like a business partner, somebody that wants to be some type of business partner. Or if it's not you closing some type of cycle, it's just time for karmic cycles to end. So I feel like somebody is not understanding the times here, and they're catching feelings. And they're acting off of these feelings, but it's just time for karmic cycles to end. And that's just how it goes. Somebody wants attention for being a CEO, and somebody wants... I don't know. It's like somebody wants attention and somebody wants the... Because it's not attention. You want the real thing. You're in it for something real here. I feel like somebody's not in something for something real. Okay? It's time for you to experience a loving, committed relationship. Yeah, it's time for you to experience something real, something loving, somebody who is truly going to commit. It's like, you're not going, you have ended all karmic cycles. You're not going in karmic cycles. It's like you're not moving forward to go into karmic cycles. You're moving forward to experience loving and committed relationships. So this is somebody who is in their feelings about nature and taking it out on you. Initials XZMP, first, middle, last initial, yours or theirs, however it goes. Initials ABCD, first, middle, last, yours or theirs. Beware, they have an STD, STI. Somebody got something going on in those genes. There's great news coming in June. Summertime, things are heating up. Bad news. So somebody found out that they had some type of STD or STI during the summer or in June. Somebody found out that they had something. A hit dog is always going to holler. If the shoe don't fit, don't wear no shoe that don't fit. That's what I'm hearing. Don't hear no shoe that don't fit. But if the shoe fit, heel toe in that bit. Okay, something about a hit dog is always going to holler. It's a proverb that is a strong or defensive reaction to a statement or accusation. Often implies that the statement or accusation is true and applies to the person complaining. If something doesn't affect a person, they have no reason to react defensively. So a strong reaction suggests a guilty conscience of that the criticism is accurate, or that the criticism is accurate. So backed up child support is due. I don't know why I'm hearing Twitter fingers. Somebody could be going back and forth with the mother or father of their child. And, somebody could be taking somebody's, because wasn't we just talking about that? Somebody could be taking somebody's post or what they're putting on the internet or something. That could be taking it to court, to the judge. See this judge, see that judge, or something like that going on. And it's like, I'm not even talking about you, but a hit dog is always going to holler. And you doing, I feel like somebody is, I don't know, they're doing the most, but they're exposing the fact that whatever is going on is the truth. Somebody is, I'm not an attention, I'm not a clout chaser, I'm not this, I didn't break no spiritual. I feel like somebody is very defensive right now. They're in their feelings right now. And I feel like you are isolated. So your boundary saved your life. You are not around a situation. Somebody is being questioned. Okay. Somebody could be trying to say that you gave them some type of STI, STD, or something like that, or that was some type of lie that somebody tried to put out there. The answer is no. They are very intimidated by your beauty, power, talent, smart. You make me nervous. So somebody here who was intimidated by your beauty tried to say that you easy, all you say is yes, and that you have some type of STD or STI. Somebody was trying to start some type of smear campaign. Oh my goodness. 15:48. I don't even see the time. Okay. This person is a false religious spiritual teacher leading the masses absolutely nowhere fast. So this is somebody who is a liar, who went around trying to, throw lies, put lies on your name, talk about how you are, you don't have no control of your sexual energy, and male or female. Somebody try to, oh, you out in these streets, you caught something, you got something, you easy, but that's not the case. Somebody was just very intimidated by your beauty, your power, so they was mad at your maybe rejection. They took your isolation and your boundaries as rejection. And sometimes fragile men, okay, don't know how to take rejection, so now they got to go around and try to make it seem like it was something wrong with you, and that's why you ain't want to be with them. And females do the same thing too, don't get it twisted. So but this is somebody who could be being questioned right now, and they being very defensive. I thought you said this, I thought you said that, I thought you said all they did was close out some type of karmic cycle with you. They don't got no STD or STI. It's like the truth is coming out. Okay, the truth is coming out. You went through a metamorphosis. The new you is unrecognizable. Yeah, I feel like whatever somebody is trying to paint, it's not, whatever picture that somebody was trying to paint of you is not given that. It's given that you just chose isolation and boundaries, and you chose to catch flights and not feelings.